welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a review on this Peter Thomas Roth Sulfur Mask. The full name is actually Therapeutic Sulfur Mask, Acne Treatment Mask. So it is 10% sulfur, maximum strength, clears acne, oil absorbing, deep pore cleansing, soothing aloe, purifying kaolin, and bentonite clays. So it sounds like some pretty heavy duty stuff, and that's exactly why I decided to try it out. If you're a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. I am a former TV news reporter turned content creator with a full-time job still. Currently living in Montana with my husband who is military and 2 Corys. So all that to say, I'm not a skincare expert, but I have really done well with transforming my skincare routine to what works for me best, to where I can actually see results. Obviously, I have a lot of makeup on. So right now I've got foundation, even though it's a foundation serum. It is from Moxie. I think originally known as Moxie Lash, I'm not sure. I've got all this makeup on, but let me get a little bit closer and you can see some of my problems in terms of my discoloration, because I suffer from melasma. So it's been a work in progress to get that under control. And where it fades first is here. I don't know if you can faintly see some lines here. That's my melasma. Right here, I've got a little thing on my nose now from melasma, and then here. So this has been the hardest one to fade. But obviously a sulfur mask isn't going to help with melasma. So really, let's get back on topic. I've got a lot of sebaceous filaments, and for years I thought that was just how my skin is and there's nothing can get rid of it besides Biore nose strips, which I've heard time and time again, it is actually not good for you to use. You need something in your routine, your regular skincare routine, that's going to help fight that. You don't want to overdo it, but you also don't want to do too little. So you need something right in that medium strength, timely routine range. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Basically, I've got a lot of blackheads and a lot of sebaceous filaments, and sulfur and a sulfur cleanser or mask is the way to really fight it. If you've seen some of my other videos, you'll probably remember that I had been using the Kate Somerville Eradicate. It was like maybe 4% sulfur. It came in a little tube. Actually, it's a pretty large tube, and it's a pink color. So it is a sulfur cleanser. But I always used it as a mask, and it made the biggest difference in my skin, specifically right here. Like my nose is just, I've got an oily T-zone. I've always had oily skin. So I do get a lot of blackheads on my nose and just right here around the edges of my nose, and then here as well. That's my big problem areas. I get some here too, but mostly right here. So when I heard any skincare that is sulfur based can really help get rid of that stuff, I was so excited that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just try it. It's a little bit on the pricey end, but I'm just gonna give it a shot. And it actually cleared up a lot of that for me. I was amazed. Like, my skin had never looked clearer before. My mind was blown. So even though that Eradicate is a cleanser, I would always use it as a mask. So I'd leave it on my skin. I think I left it on for maybe 15 to 20 minutes every day. And I was probably overdoing it. So then I decided to tone it down, and then I switched to only 2 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week really, for 10 minutes on my face. Still helped. Once I was out, I decided, you know what, let me look for something a little bit stronger, maybe a little bit cheaper. I don't know. So that's when I found this guy, the Peter Thomas Roth Sulfur Mask. And it is not pink. It smells better, I would say. And you can see I've used quite a bit of it. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of bright in here. See? I want to say this was maybe a little bit cheaper, but let's do some research. This is 5 ounces, and at Ulta it's $52. Let's look up Eradicate. $45 at Ulta. How much of the product? Oh, it's 3%. I thought it was 4%. 3%. Sulfur, 4 ounces. So I remember looking this up, and so for 5 ounces for $52, I was like, I'll do it. So I'll take this, use my hands. I was using a spatula at first, a little mini facial spatula, and it was just a little hard to like spread and cover all the areas I needed. So now I just use my hands. I just cover it all over my face, and it is strong. Like, it was burning my eyes, and I did some research to see if that was normal or if I'm just overly sensitive, which I'm really not with my skin. And a lot of people were saying that this was burning their eyes. Even if it wasn't getting into their eyes, you could still feel a little bit of irritation. So I leave the mask on for 10 minutes, and even after I wash it off, I still feel a little bit of irritation in my eyes, which totally sucks because, I don't know, I was just thinking this would be a better product because it is stronger. It is really good. It does still work. My nose is still pretty clear, but I think the fact that it is staining my eyes, I just don't like that. So then the next time I use it, I was like, all right, let me just do half my face. So I'll do like from here down. That way I'm getting this whole area with my nose and then my chin area, which can also have a lot of blackheads and sebaceous filaments. Even then, it is still kind of just somehow seeping into my eyes because it is such a strong product. There is a lot of sulfur. It's 10%. I won't even do that thick of a layer, and it's so strong. So maybe I am still using it wrong. Maybe I do need an even thinner layer than what I'm thinking. Regardless though, this is a really good product. It works really well. I just think you need to be aware that it can have some stain effects in your eye. Now, would I actually purchase this again? I kind of want to say no, but I want to say no because it just irritates my eyes. If it didn't do that, yes, I would probably definitely purchase this again because I get more product for just a few more bucks and it is stronger. But at the cost of stinging my eyes, I don't know. So I'd probably rate this product I want to say 8 out of 10 when I feel like it should be a 9 out of 10 because there's only one issue that's bothering me, but it bothers me so much to the point where I'm gonna dock it down 2 points, bring it down to an 8 out of 10. Now, just because a lot of people have the same stain effect in their eyes like I do, doesn't mean that you will also have that problem as well. I definitely suggest giving this a try if you have a lot of sebaceous filaments, a lot of blackheads, because as long as you're consistently using this in your skincare routine, it is gonna make a huge difference. So I use this every Sunday and Wednesday. So what I like to do first is cleanse my skin. I'll take off my makeup, cleanse my skin, and do the double cleansing routine with my Lumi Spa. Absolutely love it. Great gift idea, by the way. Reach out to me if you want one. Afterwards, I go in with my first face mask, which is this product. So any type of sulfur mask, whether it's this or the Eradicate sulfur cleanser. After that, I go in with a second mask to even out my skin tone and improve my skin texture. I think that I leave that on for 20 minutes, and then after that I cleanse everything off, wash everything off, and then I go in with my normal skincare routine, stuff that actually stays on my skin to help my melasma and to moisturize my skin, lock in the vitamin C and all the serums. So basically I'm always going to have some type of sulfur based cleanser or mask, and if it's a cleanser I'm going to use it as a mask in my skincare routine. I only incorporate it into my nighttime skincare routine, never during the day, just because it is kind of time consuming, and who wants to have a face mask on during the day when you're trying to get things done? Not me. So I'm gonna leave this link down below, and I'll also leave the other one from Kate Somerville. That way you can kind of choose and decide, do you want to start out with the lesser percentage of sulfur product, or do you want to go straight to the top, 10%? Personally, I really do think I'm gonna go back to the Kate Somerville one, but not before I finish the rest of this. So those are the only 2 sulfur products I've tried. If you have any other sulfur products that you think I should try, let me know in the comments down below. I'm all about exploring the best skincare that works for me. I really have honed in on what will help my melasma, my texture, and just all of that to help me stay consistent. And so I have that down, but now I'm trying to work around the blackheads and the sebaceous filaments, which I have a ton of, or at least I used to. Alright guys, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video.